Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
We got an interesting one here, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, asshole, I'm in quite a pickle and need your financial expertise, preferably in email form. But wait a minute, you want a video? Okay, all right. So basically, I was engaged to this girl and bought her a $7,000 wedding ring. Dude, I haven't even paid $7,000 for a fucking car. Oh my God. For a wedding that was scheduled to be in the past. Wanting to be nice, I stupidly let her keep and wear the ring before actually getting married. Oh, no, you gave her the bauble. Oh, shit, no, she's running. Ah! So about a month before the wedding reception, we went to a courthouse in our state to get legally married. So we legally got married before the wedding ceremony. She was living with me up until about 3 to 4 days before the wedding ceremony, when this greedy bipolar girl got pissed off that I didn't want to blow thousands of dollars on a camera woman for the wedding, and eventually got so pissed off that she straight up left me 3 to 4 days before the wedding ceremony. Okay. Couple things here, dude, which does not, but let's just, for the benefit of the young boys out there and you. She wasn't bipolar. You didn't pick up on the drama, the ups and the downs, the manipulation, and then the treating you nice. You didn't pick up on that. It's also 3 to 4 days before the wedding. And then she got all pissed off about something about a camera gal or camera woman, and you weren't willing to drop a couple $1,000 on it. Were there any signs she didn't want to get married and then just use this as the convenient excuse to blow up and call it all off? Because if she's bipolar, there would have been some up and down. You would have seen something. You probably wouldn't have been proposing to her. What it's more likely like, just the old captain's eyes here, is that she never wanted to get married or was starting to get cold feet, and then, the camera woman provided a convenient excuse. So just something on an aside there. Consider that free consulting. Yeah, I'm a nice guy. Alright, so we were only legally married for a month before she left. What the fuck? So I'm divorcing this girl, but the court date isn't set until December 17th. She still has the ring, and the court said that we will have to go to mediation. If we can't agree who it belongs to, she refuses to return it. So we've been going back and forth with a mutual friend to resolve this issue before the court date, but she simply won't give it back. And of course not. She wants to show it off. She's going to hawk it and use the money. That's $7,000. Well, she'll probably maybe get 5 out of it. I don't know. And I'm sure that if the court sends us to their court-sanctioned mediation, it'll be the same result, and I really don't want to stay married to this girl a second longer. So I'm stuck making payments on a ring. Still have another $2,000. You borrowed the money? You fucking borrowed the money, you idiot. You fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. The only things you borrow money for are things that generate income. Okay? You don't borrow money for a car, you don't borrow money for jewelry, you don't borrow money for a liberal arts degree. You borrow money that you will take and invest and it generates income, like rental property or a STEM degree or, I don't know, a hot dog stand, something that generates income. You buy it for a fucking ring. Oh. So I'm stuck making payments on a ring for a girl who freaking left me because I stupidly let her have the ring before the wedding ceremony refuses to turn it. Unfortunately, around the same time, my job massively downsized and I went from making almost $2,000 a month to now $800 a month. Sucks to be you. Thus, it is very difficult for me to make payments now. Again, I still have around $2,500 to pay off. Yes, I know it's stupid. So I need to know what are my options. Like, if I were to just simply stop making payments, what would happen? Well, your credit would be ruined. And then if you wanted to apply for future jobs, it'd be very difficult. And you don't sound like a guy who's making a ton of money and can afford to just, fuck it, my credit doesn't suck, or my credit sucks, but I'm a fucking high-skilled engineer. All right, you're only making $800 a month? Way below poverty line. Like if I were to just say, would the bank send someone to take the ring from her? No, they come after you, and then you'd say, well, I gave it to her, and since you gave it to her, there becomes possession, legal possession issues. It's a gift. You gave it to her, and I hate to say I'm no fucking lawyer, but I think the courts have come down on possession as 9/10 of the law. It says you gave her the gift, you're just paying for your stupidity. You're going to have to pay for it. Or will they hound me down for the money? They'll hound you down for the money. What are my options, the legal, financial ramifications? Okay, here's the thing, dude. I know because you make jack piss, you think $2,500 is a lot. And on top of it, you are making payments on a loan balance of $2,500. And this is crippling to you where you've lost over half your income. Get another fucking job. Pay off the damn ring. Let the cunt keep it. And move on with your life. This is the best money you ever spent, okay? $7,000 plus the interest you've paid on. I don't even know. I want to know what your fucking interest rate is on this thing. Get another fucking job. Work up the $2,500. Well, you can do that. You can do that in a month. Can't you find a job that pays you $2,500? Go work a security guard. Work a night shift job. Some fucking thing. What is $2,500 divided by 10? Can you find a job for $10 an hour? Pays $250 divided by 40. Half a year. Really? Did I do that? I couldn't have done the math. 2,500. Okay. Divided by $10 an hour. It's $250 hours. Divided by 40 hours a week. Oh, that's 40 hours a week. Okay, yeah, I did that. All right, and then divide by 4.33 weeks per month. You have to work a month and a half to pay that shit off, dude. Okay? Go find a fucking job. I don't care what it is. Just find a fucking job, work it off, pay it off, and be fucking done with it. Okay? Because then you're going to get your ass dragged to court and fight over this bullshit. You're going to waste time. There's going to be legal fees. All this crap. Fuck it. Let her keep it. Let the cunt keep it. And use that $7,000 and all this drama and bullshit as a very important lesson. You don't stick your dick in crazy, and you do a better job of vetting women. Okay? The bigger concern is how this one got under the radar and also went bipolar on you. That's the bigger lesson. That's what you got to study and focus on. Okay? So you paid $7,000 and whatever we charged for the thing here. All right, and now we're going to make lemonades out of lemons, okay? You're going to never do this again. You're going to evaluate yourself. You're going to look back at how this all happened. You're going to try and look for signs. And, was her dad around? I mean, these aren't maybe not signs that in her behavior, but some things outside, traits and variables. Did she hate her daddy? Did she know her daddy? Were her mommy and daddy still married? Does she have other men's kids? How many other dicks have been inside of her? All this other shit. That should be signs, red flags, yellow flags. You got to go back and evaluate it because you don't want to make this mistake again. You want this to be tuition, one-time paid tuition for a lifelong lesson you never have to pay for again. Anyway, best of luck. Toodles.